So that way we went to Westerbork, we went to Theresienstadt in the cattle cars. We all know what they look like by now. A lot of people in a small area with just a little window on top for some light and a little bit of air. I see that very clearly. I see us, we were sitting in the corner and we were matter of fact friendly and sitting next to a quite famous Dutch German Jew comedian who told jokes. But I liked the guy, he was funny. What I also remember in the middle of the cattle car was like an old wine keg, and that had to be used as a toilet. There was no privacy. And I remember that I had to go and didn't want to go, and I went. Both my set of grandparents went through the same route that we did, except 3 months earlier. So they were in Theresienstadt when we arrived. And my father wanted to know what happened to them. And he saw somebody that he knew, and he tried in sign language to find out what happened to his parents. And then he had a piece of paper and a pencil, and he wrote a message, and he made it into a ball with a little string, and he said to me, go play with that ball. And you see the guy there with the blue shirt? Try and throw the ball his direction, and then just come back. So the guy came after I went back, picked up the ball, read the message, and said to my father, okay, they're still alive. Older people were in the older barracks, the barracks for older people, and my brother and I were with my mother. They were triple-deckers with small little aisles between them, children usually on top, adults down below, one little wood stove. There were a lot of kids our age, and one of the pastimes, this is a funny little story, is the adults were very tired, they went to sleep, the kids were usually awake in the evening, and we would lie on our top bunk, and we had like little contests who could burp the loudest and who could pass gas the loudest. That was our entertainment in the evening. In Theresienstadt, there was money printed. And you could not buy much, but you could buy a lot of mustard. Don't ask me, but mustard. So when we got the bread, which was rationed and very often stale and already moldy, all these mothers would stand near the little wood stove, toast the bread. We had bread with mustard when we were lucky. The Czech Jews kept to themselves, the Dutch Jews kept to themselves. Meanwhile, we were stateless. The Dutch people said, oh, you're stateless, you're really not Dutch. So there was friction.